Raina. Thank you for joining me on my crochet channel. In this video I'll show you how to crochet this Barbie outfit, and since black and white are such great contrast colors, I decided to make this black and white skirt dress and add little fancy purse and also a golden necklace, so she can go out for a walk and feel pretty. I would say this is an intermediate skill level project. And I'm using DMC pearl cotton thread. It is size 5. One ball has 10 grams in it. I think it's about 49 yards. And one ball of each, one black, one white, and crochet hook is size 2.75 millimeters. And you'll also need the second finer hook. So this is 2 millimeters, and it's for the back closure to make the edge with buttons. And for the buttons, I like to use these beads. So I'm using 3 of the bigger beads. This is a packet of 4 millimeter and 6 millimeter beads. So the 6 millimeter beads, 3 of them for the back closure and 1 of them for the purse. I'm also using these smaller beads, 4 millimeter, 18 of them for the necklace. And you'll need a stitch marker to make the purse. And let's get started. And we start with the waistband. So it's the black skirt part of the dress. So working from top to bottom here on this part. Make a slip knot. And then chain 25. And the first row, single crochet in each chain, starting with that second chain from hook. Skip this, going to that second single crochet. Make 1 in each. You have total 24 single crochets. And starting second row, chain 1 and turn, and again just single crochet, 1 in each, stitch 24. So this is the second. Make also third and fourth row like this, so total 4 rows of single crochets. 4 rows of waistband are done, and now we're going to make the skirt part of the dress, and we are going to work in rounds. So first chain 1, and now bring this other end here close to you. We're going to insert, first of all, we're going to make half double crochets, and we're going to insert the first one in that first single crochet. Make half double crochet here. See. And I decided to continue the tutorial with the dark blue thread because I think it's a bit easier to follow, more visible here. And I'm going to make that first round of skirt again, 4 rounds of waistband. So here we chain 1, bring up the other end, the beginning part of the waistband here, start the first double crochet in first stitch, make 2 more, 1 in each next, so 3 here, and in the fourth make 2. Then 1, 2, 3, and 2 in the fourth. Here I did last 2 half double crochets on this round, and now I'm going to finish it with a slip stitch on top of that first half double crochet. So even though we work in rounds, I still connect the rounds and start over each round with 1 chain and then half double crochet in that same stitch. And this is round 6. We do now 4 half double crochets first, 2, 3, and 4, and in the 5th one make 2. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2. And here, ending round 6, last stitch, I'm gonna make 2 in here. And again, now slip stitch in that first one, and round 7, chain 1, half double crochet in the same stitch, then make total 5 here. So 2, 3, 4, and 5, and in the next make 2 and repeat, increase in every 6th stitch. And same way, finish round 7 with a slip stitch in first half double crochet, round 8, chain 1, half double crochet in same stitch, and now make 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then make 2 in the 7th. And now keep repeating this increasing pattern. So on each round you have 1 more half double crochet to make before you increase in the next stitch. So next is round 9. You first make 7 half double crochet and increase in 8th stitch, and then round 10 you have double crochet 8 and you increase in the 9th stitch, and so forth. So, and make total of 15 rounds, and on that round you make 13 half double crochets and increase in every 14th stitch, and then we can make the edge of the skirt. And 15 rounds of skirt are finished. I'm going to make the edge. So chain 1 and slip stitches in each stitch. And finish with a slip stitch in that first stitch here. And we're done with the skirt. Cut off and fasten off. And next we'll make the top of the dress with white. Make a slip knot, and we're going to use extended single crochet stitches. And starting here on the back, so here's the foundation chain we did, and I'm going to insert my hook now. You'll see there's this space here, so I'm not going through a stitch. Insert hook in that space, then pull up a loop, then yarn over and pull through that first loop, yarn over again, pull through 2 loops, and this is extended single crochet stitch. Now we're gonna make another one in that same space, so same, insert hook here, pull up, loop, pull through first loop, and then pull through 2 loops. And next we're going to now skip this next space, this one here, and go into the next and do the same, pull up, loop, do the first extended single crochet, and then do the second one in same space, and skip this next space here, go in the next, first and second stitch, skip in the next, and repeat. And at the end of this first row here, the last 2 stitches I'm gonna make here in this last space, so not skipping, nothing to skip anymore. 1, 2, so you have 26 stitches, and we work the top in back and forth rows. So after last stitch here, chain 1 and turn, and now make 5 extended single crochets, one in each stitch, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and in the next make 2, 1 and 2, again 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, in the 6 make 2, and repeat. And I increased 4 times. I have 2 stitches left here, just stitch 1 in each. And third round, chain 1 and turn, and just make 1 in each. We have now total of 30 stitches after increases. And we're going to make 6 rounds now, just 1 in each stitch, 30. So that's my first. After this, make 5 more. So that gets us to a total of 8 rows of the top. I have finished now 8 rows of the top, and from here, without cutting the thread, we're going to make the first sleeve. So again, turning, I'm not going to chain here, go into that next stitch and make a slip stitch here. And we're going to now chain 10, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I need 4 stitches here for the back, then 4 stitches for the sleeve hole, and 4 stitches on the front. So this is my first of the back where the chain started. So 1, 2, 3, 4, then 4 for the hole, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 on the front, 1, 2, 3, 4, and in that 4th one now make a slip stitch. So that means we skipped 10 stitches here. And now I also need to slip stitch in this stitch here. So I'm going to turn and go in this stitch and slip stitch. Then take the chain and start making single crochets in each chain. Make 10 and I'm on the back side here again. After 10 single crochets, go into this next stitch and make a slip stitch, and now also slip stitch in the next, then turn and again single crochet, now 1 in each stitch, and make 10. Here I want to show you that last stitch here is kind of tight, so that's the 10th. And now make sure not to go and slip stitch here on this side, but we need to make this stitch so that the sleeve will curve the right way. We need to make that slip stitch here inside that sleeve hole. So this is the next one I need to do, and also slip stitch in the next. Have to watch it so the sleeve won't twist. Now turn again and single crochet again, 10. So I did this row here now, and again going to now slip stitch here in this stitch. And here I'm not going to slip stitch in the next anymore. We have 4 left here, 1 2 3 4, so these will remain for the sleeve hole. Instead I'm just going to turn and right here single crochet in each stitch, 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10. And I'm going to now slip stitch in that same stitch where the last slip stitch went on the last round, not in the next. Again, turn single crochet again in each stitch, 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, and also slip stitch in here where the last slip stitch was made. And from here one more time, turn, make last round's row 6 same way, single crochet in each, 1 2 3 4 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And one last time, slip stitch in that same stitch where the other slip stitches went. Here, first sleeve is made. Let's make the second one. And second sleeve, make a slip knot. And we'll start from the same spot, same stitch as the first, so except we just have to start on the inside of the dress. So grabbing that corner on the back, inside, and now join thread in that skip first in the second stitch with slip stitch, and then chain 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now we need to count again. So 4 for the back, including this first one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 for the sleeve hole. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 4 for the front. 1, 2, 3, 4. Insert in here and slip stitch. Now turn, and next we need to slip stitch in that next stitch. This is the inner sleeve hole. Right here, slip stitch, and then single crochet now in each 10 chains. 2 and 3 here. So single crochet in that last chain, 10, and slip stitch now in this next stitch here. And also slip stitch in the next, and turn, and again single crochet. Now 1 in each stitch, and make 10. So I did the 10 along here. Now turn so that you can insert your hook again inside that sleeve hole, next stitch, slip stitch, and also slip stitch in the next, and again now single crochet, 1 in each stitch. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that means now we need to slip stitch here in this next stitch, And now we have 4 left, so we don't touch these. But turning around again to start working once again with in each stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And here we needed to slip stitch in that same stitch where the last slip stitch went, not in the next. Again, turn. So as you see, we're working this on the wrong side for that second sleeve, just to give you a picture. I'm gonna turn around when it's done. So 4 rows done. We now have 2 more, 5th, 1 in each stitch. After last single crochet on this row here, again you see this is the space where the last slip stitch went. Again, I'm going to make 1 more here and turn, and the last row 10 single crochets. So not in here, but here's the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and the last one, 10, and last time. Here's the base stitch, the space, do last slip stitch in here. And before you even cut, you can check if it's all correct. Of course, it's better to check before you finish. You see, turn around, and we did it right. Great. Turn back, cut, and fasten off. I'm gonna try it on now. And looks great so far. So back here we're going to add the buttons to bring this all together. And now weave in all these white ends. I'm keeping this, the skirt beginning tail here for now, so we can adjust this opening later when all the buttons are attached. And the edge for the back closure, using the finer hook, I'm going to make slip knot, and first going to make this right side edge with buttons or beads, 3 of them. And first of all, join the thread with a slip stitch here, the upper edge where the sleeve ended, and then make another slip stitch in the next space here, and 1 more slip stitch here on the edge. Now to attach the bead first, so just make sure to choose the beads that your hook can go through like this. So I'm inserting it, putting it on my hook, then insert hook through the loop and pull it through the bead. And next, go find an next space here, make slip stitch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, can make 6 slip stitches between the beads. And grab your second bead, put it on a hook and pull the working loop through the bead. And now again we'll make 6 slip stitches after the bead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then last slip stitch goes into this space where the white rose started, and add the last bead. And now I'm going to make 2 slip stitches in this stitch here on that side to secure that last bead. So 1 and the second also in here. And now I'll cut off the thread, fasten off. We're done with the buttons. And next we'll do the other side. And now the button loops on this side. Going to join my thread in this space here where the white rose started with a slip stitch. Then chain 6, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I'm going to insert my hook through that first chain and then also through that space. Let's pick one strand on a chain and also through that space, pull up, loop, make that slip stitch now through these loops. Now we'll make 6 slip stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, make 6 in here. Let's check if it aligns with the button. Okay, and again 6 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Insert hook through the first chain and then also that same space where the chain started, pull through as a slip stitch. Now 6 more slip stitches on the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, And the last loop, 1 2 3 4 5 6, the first chain and same space, pull through all loops. And now just want to make 2 more slip stitches on this upper edge until the sleeve. 1 and 2, and here I'm finished. Cut off and fasten off. And let's see how the buttons and loops work. At first try might be tight, but it's good. We don't want the loops to be too wide because they stretch a little bit anyways. Good, and now weave in all the remaining ends here. And with this, the dress is done. So here I used this dark blue beginning tail to pull this hole a little bit tighter, so it's smaller. It looks better this way. And let's make the purse next. And with my white thread, we'll make magic ring first. Place your thread tail across your fingers, tail facing downwards. Then wrap it around your index finger and make a cross like that. Insert your hook using my 2.75mm again underneath the first strand, and pull that second one through from underneath. Take finger out, yarn over, make a loop, pull through, and then pull the loop a bit higher, not all the way. And from here we start the first round. We'll make 8 single crochets in the ring. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 8. And now pull the ring tight with holding the tail. And working in continuous rounds, we're going to make 2 single crochets in each stitch on second round. So going in that first one here, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 and 16. So now I'm going to place the stitch marker in that first single crochet stitch, so I know where the round starts. And continuing with a third round, see, I also need to insert in that first stitch here. Make 1 in that first stitch, it's kind of in a here, and 2 in the next, and 2. Try to work around because it will be helpful afterwards. Then again 1 in the next, 2 in the next, so increasing every second stitch, 1 and again 2. So that means you'll have 24 stitches. So I finished with 2 stitches because I started with 1. So here's my beginning stitch. You can move the stitch marker now to this first stitch on the next round. I'll leave it here, it will be easier. I'll just keep an eye on this. And with a magic ring you can also pull the tail to make this middle hole tighter. And now 4th round, make 2 single crochets, 1 in each next, 1, 2, and then a 3rd, make 2. Again 1 in next 2, and then 2 in the 3rd, and you'll have 32 stitches on this round. Again, I finished with 2 stitches here. This is my first. Now 5th round, make 3 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 1 in each, and in the 4th make 2, 1, 2, 3, and then 2. We'll have 40 stitches here. Now last round, 6 single crochet in each next 4, and 4, and increase in 5th, make 2, and you'll have 48 stitches. And don't make these last 2 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, and I made 3, and I should be making 1 more. We made 4, but instead now going to fold this here to take the purse shape, and with that 4th stitch I'm going to make actually a slip stitch, inserting hook through the stitch on this side, and also need to find that corresponding stitch on the other side. Then yarn over and pull through all of it here. From here we'll chain 12 for the handle. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And now skip 6 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And trying to make that same. I'm gonna check here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And on this side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like 7. So let me go back. It needs to go in here. Great. And now let's make that big slip stitch through all loops. There. And now I'm just going to keep doing these same slip stitches. Go through the 2 loops on this side and also 2 loops on the other side, and pull the thread through all of it, also the loop on hook. And next. I made 8 slip stitches, including the first one where I attached the handle. So, and the 9th one goes to this very bottom space here on this side. And this point, cut off and fasten off. Can also remove the stitch marker. Let's do the other side now. And joining thread here in this bottom corner. The slip stitch. Need to make now, so that was the first 7 more, because 2 are done, 1 and 2, so total 9, just like on the other side. One, 2, 3, 5, 6 and 7. Okay, great counting. Now we need to also make that second handle. I'm going to just slip stitch here, so I'm at the same point where the first handle is. Then chain 12, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then insert slip stitch here by that second handle here. And this side is done as well. And now just need to weave in the ends. So do this as normal. I'm pulling my thread a bit to this side and inserting needle here towards the middle, so it will shape the bottom of the purse nicer. And let's make this one up here together, because I need to attach the bead here. And the purse is finished, so that's the great thing about weaving the ends. You can shape the back so the bottom corners are nice and kind of round now. And I already put some more of these same beads in it to give it a more nicer purse-like shape. So let's put it all now together. And here is the finished outfit. So the necklace, I just put 18 of these smaller 4mm beads on the thread and tied on the back. So I hope you like this outfit and have fun with making Barbie dress and purse. Let me know if you have any questions. Written pattern is on my blog, and thank you so much for watching. Happy crocheting!